Okay. I'm not talking to anyone right now. Everything should be A-okay. Make sure this is all right. Got all my settings like back to where they were before I was in a party, then on like a 5-way FaceTime. Make sure this is all good. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. Man, I don't know how much of this shit I posted today. Between this and Apex. Oh, what's this?
All right, time to pay a visit to our field reporter, Heidi Watney. Heidi, did your pregame conversations produce any insights into this one?
Well, Matt, with the series tied at 1, it now boils down to a best-of-3 series. The players and coaches told me before the game there isn't a lot of margin for error, so focus and execution are going to be of the utmost importance. They also said that conventional strategy sort of goes out the window, so we may see some interesting and some difficult decisions being made by these coaches.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the
nothing
pressure
lead in
on
Game
and
3
try to
after
build
a
that lead
walk-off
as
in
much
Game
as they
2.
can moving into the
Drama.
later
I
innings.
got it all still recorded at least. The broadcast.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Comments, commentary. Woo, Devers!
Right field and carrying well.
See
And
you.
it's gone
Woo.
as they add
Beyond
still
the
another.
Hey, listen,
With
there's an
the
old
rain.
adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dangerous team.
1-0 pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks.
On the road.
And he tracks it down. A nice running
we won
play to
game
record
one.
the
They won
second
game
out.
2 in 2018.
Now
They won
batting.
game 1. I won game 2 right now.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. In past
I'd love to
meetings
see
with
old
Tanaka, he has an even 10
Why is it only
hits
the top of
and
the fourth in a
50
couple
at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home
I'd
runs.
love to see this game go the
Below
way
the
of
zone, a
Game
swing
3
and a
in,
miss.
2018 and end up having to blow out in someone for the cycle. That's Broncos.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Spark a solid amount of momentum heading in game 4. Hate that it's raining.
Now batting. Left
I
fielder.
don't think who started game 3.
Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home.
Oh,
Dive
I didn't
with the
think Gary Sanchez
baseball
had
as
it
he
in him.
makes the tag.
He is not a good fielding catcher, and I get the feeling that they gave him more credit than he deserves when it comes to his fielding stat in this game. His fielding is, I feel like his fielding and his, see, I don't know. I feel like his fielding should be lower than a 67 for damn sure. I feel like his blocking, he's a solid dude, like physically a big dude. So, like, he should be a good blocker. But at the same time, he's not. Like, he's just not good at blocking.
So stepping in, Gio Urshela is set to lead us off in the home
If
half
that
of
were
the
a real
fourth
life
inning.
play, I feel like that probably
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fouled off.
Something on the mound.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'm curious now. I can't tell now.
Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
May load. Search. Lance. May. There we go. Lance Lynn. Coleman, Michael Lance. Yep, he started at Minnesota. He worked his way to New York. And last year in Texas.
Here's the 0-1. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
Makes me think
A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message.
BaseballReference.com. Score 16.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Swing and a liner. Hicks is right there, 1 down.
I'd love to see a rain delay here.
The bat.
Stepping in, Sander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left.
I sat on that.
Stanton has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Designated hitter.
And I know if I get past
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
Also, if
gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voigt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
For the Yankees.
You gotta call it
a pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fouled away.
And I don't mind going to my bullpen.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. A shot down the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball.
Kind of sad. Oh, that's going to count as an error. That's 1, disappointing. 2, I feel like his fielding stat is lower than it should be. I mean, we're talking about. I mean, I know he's not the same Mitch Moreland that he was a couple of years ago, but he's
digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count.
Keep it low and away.
And it's quickly 0-2.
How is that not like a glaring loophole?
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Benny had a really nice
Now's
throw
a
out
good
from
time
left
for your
field
pitcher to take a deep breath.
on a double.
He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit down the line at first. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Lance.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball looked good to hit.
The windup and the 0-1.
Here's an idea.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Nope.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
The governor said no.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Line hard to center field.
So what about hotels?
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay.
No, he's got a triple. Devers might be able to hit for the cycle after all.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
Zach Britton takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third.
No way, dude! Again?
On him between third and home, and it's a costly
Gary
double
Sanchez
play.
can't make those plays. I'm sorry.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half
he
of
can
the
barely
6th.
make routine
And
plays.
that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Britton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want.
Hicks can make those throws.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made
not the
here
best
to
idea to
end
test
the
him
inning.
like that.
Nothing doing for Boston. Well, they lead it 3-0. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I can't tell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. way late on the fastball for strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now
first offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
But now that it's Monday,
this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
It is less than 22 hours away now. It's 2:13 a.m. Eastern Time.
Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game.
Not technically, it's straight up.
Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
So striding forward now, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off.
I need to work on first pitch swinging, my timing, and my batter's sense.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands.
Every now and again, I
he's
still
lucky
try to
that
swing
one
pitches
didn't
like
come
that,
and get him.
and the animation is to save me. I didn't do it there. I knew that was going to be inside anyways. But.
Lifted in the air out towards
Look
left
at that,
center.
93 mile an hour fastball, just about middle of the plate.
And he tracks
that
it down. Nice
the
play
right
for the first out.
Not the left center field flyer.
Now batting. The center field.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter. The left field.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
See that pop they're always talking about.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. This one smoked the other way.
There it is.
High and deep to
Get
left.
Out, get out, get out.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Huge 2-run shot for Lindor. That is big. 400 feet even the other way. 5-0 lead.
Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer so far in the series as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The bat, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
I think Bogaerts wins the MVP in this simulated season here.
Now here's the pitch.
For sure.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
At a shortstop.
But this is a foul ball.
At a war that was rivaling Mike Trout out in center field.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
At the ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third
pitch. call it to him either way.
Last half of the seventh here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
A 5-0 win or better.
And another foul ball.
Taking it into the 7th inning here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
I think.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. But the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Ryan Brazier takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed. And it appears we're just about set to resume. And it's gone!
He should have been fully warmed up. This is dumb.
And Carlos Stanton now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 pitch.
Which would have sucked as well, but at least... That's dumb. That's so dumb.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Gary Sanchez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A ball and a strike now. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Here's the pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0.
Ready to begin the 8th. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Solid.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where...
Snapchat filters.
No doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Yep, I'll definitely take it.
Into the second deck and gone. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Roll, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Not even Darwinson, just because Velasquez. I have faith in 6 outs without giving up.
Now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right.
Even more,
there
even
it
better.
goes.
Yeah, I trust him to not give up.
And gone. An absolute bomb. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. His second home run of the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Luis Cessa enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Luis Cessa.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he swings and hits a laser to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Brock Holt was having a really good run right at the beginning of 2019.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Minnesota got steal. Milwaukee got steal.
Ball and a strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Simon Hughes also saddened.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back. Left field.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Hicks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
One more chance at the cycle for Devers. Most certainly, most guaranteed, I suppose. You never know when it could happen in baseball.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Lindor, his second home run of the night.
Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
11-1. We're having Game 4 flashbacks to 2018 now.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chad Green.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He swings and lines it to left.
And that's also why
Stanton is there, and he puts it away to stop.
We batted around there.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hector Velasquez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
That's not Bronze Fielder. Come on, I think better.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Aaron Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
And then if somehow
that's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
All right, Ralph, time for you to follow suit.
The third base.
3 home runs in the division series, though. Devers is a menace right now.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Martinez stands at second with no outs. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
You're not going to hit a double.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
A man at third with one away. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Bends down and he barehands it. Just late. He's safe.
Wait a minute, I think that even happened in Game 4. That happened in Game 4.
Is this lopsided? A lot of things just kind of snowball on you.
I know Vasquez.
One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tommy Kahnle.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. As a good changeup will get him to commit.
Snapchat quick.
Okay. Too early, and it's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over.
To make it 14-1.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Scooped up, and the throw first is in time, one gone. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
So we got him swinging. DJ LeMahieu goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Aaron Judge is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Fouled off. Last chance for the Yankees. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Get back into this with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th and 13.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Now a swing and a fly ball. Yeah, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox are going to take home field advantage right back. They win Game 3 to go up 2 games to 1 as this one is over. So the Red Sox win a critical swing game here and now just need one of the next 2 to advance to the League Championship Series.
So, I don't know. The playoffs is just strictly.
And that's the leverage that was at stake today, and that's why we call it a swing game. We knew one of these teams would realize the moment and seize it and take advantage, and it leaves the other guys with their backs up against the wall.
You know what, Dan?
Let's take it in 4 again.
Cornered prey can be fierce, though. I know the victors are riding high right now, but my advice would be that they come ready for a fight in Game 4. Their opponent isn't going to lay down for them.
Ooh, that's not good. Come on, dude. All right, and we know Minnesota is waiting for whoever in the ALCS. So for their sake, I hope it's us. Because if we got a Yankees Twins ALCS, we might as well say we got a Yankees in the World Series appearance right now. How's the other postseason looking up? Or the rest of it, I should say. Mets beat the Nationals 3-1, so Mets beat the Nats in 4. And the Dodgers and Cubs are tied 2 apiece. So World Series possibilities. If I make it all the way. Sox Mets. Sox Dodgers again. Sox Cubs. The Yankees make it. Subway Series. Yankees Dodgers. Yankees Cubs. Or if the Twins make it. Twins Dodgers. Twins Cubs. Twins Mets. It'll be interesting to see. I got 3 cookies to equip. I'm not surprised that we're not winning this game. Down 5-0 a little bit. This is the first time this series we're facing Garrett Cole. And this is smart. This is actually what happened in real life. If they're down 2-1 in Game 4 at home, you're starting Garrett Cole.
So the Red Sox had a chance to finish off the series in the last game, but couldn't convert. For a word on where that leaves them mentally headed into this one,
no, we didn't have a chance
Heidi Watney.
Or to clinch last game. Who's pitching for me? Erod. Wow, Erod, that is not like you. At least this year. 10 strikeouts is. But the 5 earned runs on 6 hits and a walk. National watch. So it looks to me that Gary Sanchez hit a solo shot. DJ LeMahieu hit a 3-run shot. And an RBI double, or maybe a solo, either way, yeah. Garrett Cole's doing Garrett Cole things. Bogarts is struggling right now in this series. Like, don't get me wrong, average-wise, like, yeah, Benintendi's worse. But Bogey, right now, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. It just seems like he doesn't have it.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Might top of the 6th. I'm gonna wheel E-Rod back out. He gives up a base runner open. I had to think about that one for a minute. I'll finish up these cookies. Elf fudge, elf witch, double stuffed chocolate fudge cookies. Some of the greatest cookies of all time. Don't at me. I think I am gonna go Velasquez this game again. But yeah, if I can get E-Rod through the 6th, I can go with the Velasquez. Depending on how the game goes, like, if I can get back into it, and I'm gonna actually try to use better pitchers. If not, I want to save them to be at full energy for Game 5 for the best. Yeah, that's what I do. All right.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton.
That traveled a lot more.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His career line against Garrett Cole, batting a robust .350. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Fastball just misses. That's ball
one. Thing
one.
That's good here is I know I don't.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line drive to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I'm just bummed. It put me in
Only
the bottom
the second hit he's given him tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
I have the lead. I mean, the fourth inning if I'm losing, especially by this much.
Gonna be trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
I can't
high in the air out to center field.
And I felt that way before the Astros bullshit, and all of a sudden it's a big tip.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
I can't fucking stand him. Never been able to. Fuck Kate Upton to
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. This is line to left.
Bogaerts is just
lining out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton.
No base
he swings through a fastball. He doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Pitch count's already up there, too. This is definitely his last.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
0-1 the count. The pitch. One out, nobody on. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Need one more.
Now that the catcher.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Just need one more strike. Swing and miss. Get him looking, do it out.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Verdugo backing up on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track.
Okay. 7th inning. Now 5.
So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs.
There we go.
As we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite.
Took Garrett Cole out a little bit too.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is pulled into right. This is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
As much as I don't like this Chapman, I feel kind of better than Garrett Cole.
Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. He was sat down on strikes.
God, I can't take a good Snapchat. Save my life. There we go. No, that's not good too.
in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Home runs in game 3. Game 3. This is game 4. I'd love for him to have a big home run in game 4.
Hard liner to center field.
Get down.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall.
It's a 1-run game.
Into the home bullpen for a home run.
Why does he get clutch in the playoffs all of a sudden?
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
It's nice.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning.
Major inning.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Marcus Walden gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I don't want to go to my
that's
big
in there
arms.
for strike 1.
I don't want to go to Brazier or
back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Aaron Hicks stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this,
Meanwhile, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
Not Marcus Walden.
Is off to play for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled away. Seven runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards
like
second.
that.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Okay, Marcus Walden. This is
Nice
the last
execution
chance.
right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands
Second
inside the
baseman.
baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged sometimes.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
2, 3, 4 due up in the eighth.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Good at bats here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
18 rows in the foul. Should be sent 18 rows beyond the
A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here
we go, Bogey.
To left field and deep.
Offensive production.
Look at this. Gone.
Redemption for that foul. I love this one.
We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing. Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well,
that's why these Snapchat turn out so bad. The lighting is awful.
this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez.
See, I don't know why, but like the little strike
taking
zone
it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning.
That pitch did not look like it was where that thing shows. It looks like, to me, it looked
ready
like
to go for the last half of the inning. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees.
Lindor.
It's there, and he's out.
I forgot who I had at second for a second.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
How do you get Giancarlo Stanton out?
And down and away strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
4 strikeouts tonight.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Swing, and there it goes.
Marcus.
Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was
yeah.
We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
E-Rod sucked.
So, Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Standing in,
Bauer's actually good.
Michael Chavis is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
It was all just straight 4-seam, occasional 2-seam, and that slider.
Rounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
That's a huge error.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo.
On base.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
You're going to make an out, move him up.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed.
So do I have to pinch hit anyways? Pilar, that's it. Pilar's the only one that's
and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle.
Get through the hole, okay.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And a dive, but he's back. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bradley on second. Benintendi is over at first with 1 away. A swing.
Holy
and
crap.
Sent out toward the gap. It's
oh my God.
Here, and they've taken the lead
oh my God.
in the ninth. Santa Maria.
Oh my God. Down but not out, got a trophy, tie the score after being down by 3 runs in the game.
To left center, and it's now a 1-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined
the
big
trade
flies.
deadline
You
acquisition.
guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ball
God.
that's that short corner to right field, D-Row.
It's a
but you can hit the ball out of
lead.
just about any part of this ball.
Yeah, one out in the ninth, and Cisco Lindor, perfect line.
So juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat.
9-8
Not surprised by what we
Boston.
saw today.
No balls and 1 strike.
Down but never out. 4 runs in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, 4 runs in the 9th. Can you believe it? I cannot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh,
this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
We are far from out of the woods, though.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now batting, J.D. Martinez.
Who do they have due up?
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is a home run filled series.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So, boy, the wheel. Striding in, Luke Voigt. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5.
And now
Brandon
suddenly,
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
For the win.
Here's the first pitch.
We can get 3 outs.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strikes. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Workman is even more like
back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Why can't I get off this menu there?
Now the 1 and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Up next,
here's the first pitch.
The center fielder,
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Workman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 0-1. Last chance for the Yankees. Let the celebration begin. They are World Series champions.
Ooh, no, we're not. Oh, that's a bug that's going to be fixing. Oh, yeah, it's just epic foreshadowing. That was stressful.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
I guess I'll give it to JBJ. I mean, Lindor had the bigger home run, I guess, but he doesn't get there if not for JBJ. That is huge. Huge, huge. Win advance to the ALCS. So a division winner is looking to secure the pennant next. So another report. Diamond Dinosaur, another +2 to the team affinity. ALCS preview. Batting, we were first. They were 4th. Pitching, we were first. They were 19th. Fielding, we were 10th. They were 12th. So on paper, we've got them beat. But we're looking at an ALCS between Boston and Minnesota. Red Sox, Twins. One of these two will represent the American League in the World Series. So the World Series is either going to be Red Sox, Cubs, the '03 Dream, Red Sox, Mets, Twins, Cubs. That would just be straight up interesting. Or Twins, Mets, which gives me 2015 vibes. Because it just doesn't seem right. Like a Royals-Mets World Series didn't seem right. Like hearing the Twins and the Mets in the World Series doesn't sound right. Cubs are already up 2-0 on them, though. So we'll see. But that's enough for me tonight. It's 3:10. ALCS to